Hi, I'm Scott,
And I'm Luke.
and we're Android guys,
Give us 5 to 10 minutes of your day
and we'll tell you about a product or service.
or an app that you might be interested in.
So, what are you talking about today?
Today I'm talking about the iLive outdoor Bluetooth speakers.
Okay.
These are dual speakers,
Okay.
and they are water resistant, so they are made to be used indoor, outdoor. These also have a solar panel on the top, so if you do have them outdoor, they will recharge themselves. They also come with stakes that you can put them down, stake them into the ground if you want some satellite looking
Nice.
speakers. These things sound good for an outdoor speaker. You always worried a little bit about outdoor speakers sounding a little a little loud, or can be maybe break up. These sound actually pretty good. They're not as high dynamic range as some Bluetooth speakers that we've seen, but they still sound good for what they are.
Nice.
The best thing about them is they're cheap. You get a dual speaker system. These hooked together can be a whole kind of area for $69.99.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's take a quick break, and I'll dive in a little bit deeper onto these.
Sounds good.
Tell me a little bit more about your experience with them.
So, first of all, opening them up, they're really easy to pair. It's Bluetooth 5, so really easy to pair to your device, and also pretty easy to pair in the party mode. So party mode is what lets you have both speakers linked together. They have good instructions. The only thing is you need to connect the speakers in party mode before you connect to your handset or your device. So that can be a little confusing. My first reaction was to connect to my device, and then I couldn't get them to go into party mode. But other than that, these things are great. They're really easy to, like I said, really easy to get set up and connected. The stakes that come in with them for the going into the ground are really easy to put in and take out, but they still feel sturdy, like they wouldn't fall over, or your speaker's not going to fall off when it's staked into the ground.
Do they rise above the ground?
They do. They sit about 8 inches above the ground.
Okay.
If you put the stake all the way in, you still have a little bit up. So they would look nice if they're up back on the patio. They wouldn't look.
So for me, when I think of outdoor speakers, I think of, we've got a shopping center not far from here that we've been to for decades.
Yes.
That when you shop there, there's just music playing.
Blaring jazz.
Yeah. And it doesn't sound great.
No.
There's music.
Yes.
It's everywhere, but it doesn't sound great.
Right.
How do these sound?
These sound good. They're a 360 sound. And it sounds good. It doesn't sound great. It's not like, oh, these are amazing speakers.
Sure.
But for an outdoor speaker that is solar powered, I'm pretty impressed.
Okay.
They're not like a harsh high end, but you still have some low end. So it's a nice rounded sound, but it's not super dynamic. The bass isn't super deep. There's maybe missing some of that clarity that you would have with a higher end speaker, but they sound good.
Beats listening to it on your phone.
Yeah. Now,
how far apart can you get them?
You can get them up to 15 feet apart.
Okay.
So it's not a super long distance, and you still have 30 feet from your device. So it'd be maybe a smaller patio.
Yeah.
But 15 feet, end to end, and you can also take those stakes off, so you can just set them like on a railing or something if you need, or a table or whatever. And they would be fine.
Can you take them poolside? Are they?
They are water resistant.
Okay.
They don't say waterproof, so they're water resistant. And I wasn't able to see an IP rating.
Okay.
But being that they're outdoor and they have a solar panel, so they're made to charge outdoors, I'm having the idea that if it gets rained on, it's going to be fine.
Sure. Okay.
But yeah, man, I was pleasantly surprised with these.
And these run how much?
$69.99 for the pair.
Nice. Did you happen to score these yet?
I did. I gave them just below a 4. They came in at a 3.8.
Okay, that's pretty good.
So out of 5, yeah, they're good.
Right on. And again, these are the iLive outdoor
dual Bluetooth speakers. Yeah.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
All right, that's going to do it for this episode of the podcast.
Thanks for listening.
We appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, feedback, concerns, comments, anything, shoot us an email at podcast@AndroidGuys.com. We'd love to hear from you one way or the other. Luke, if someone wants to get a hold of you, how do they do that?
I am on Instagram and Twitter at Luke Gaul, Gaul.
And I'm on Instagram at Scott Webster and Twitter as swebster77. Until next time, thanks for listening.
See ya.